Hi again, Mark here from Talkingbass. Over recent weeks, I've had a few requests for a lesson on a technique that I've not covered very much in detail, and that's slides. The lesson material is all there over at Talkingbass, so if you need the tab, just click that link in the info below, and let me know in the comments how your slides feel before the lesson and then how they are after the lesson, because I'm going to give you a couple of tips that might be complete game changers for you. So, when we talk about slides on bass, we're talking about holding a finger down on a string and literally sliding up or down the fretboard like this. So, to begin with, let's just get a feel for how well you can slide. So just hold down a C here at the 3rd fret of the A string, and then we're going to slide all the way up to the next C, the 15th fret. So, okay, and you want to try that quite quickly. So, okay, so see how clean you can get that slide. Okay, so how did you do with that slide? Like I said, let me know in the comments. And you want to be landing clean on that top C there. So, no overshooting, or wiggling around past it, just clean C to C. Okay? Once you've tried that exercise on the A string, give it a go on the other strings as well. So maybe try the E string, G to G, 3rd fret to the 15th fret. D string, F to F. And the G string, B flat to B flat. Okay, and you can also try with the 2nd finger as well. Each time you want to be making a clean transition from that 3rd fret to that 15th fret. Okay, so let's look at a few technical aspects of the slide. First, you want to hold that note down firmly enough that you get a consistent pressure as you move, but not too tight that you're going to hinder the thumb movement, because we're going to be moving with the thumb up and down the neck. So don't, grab the neck hard with the hand. You want that thumb pretty relaxed, you want a loose hand, but you want to be holding the note down hard enough that it's going to stay down as you make the slide, okay? So loose hand, but firm finger. Now, here's the big light bulb moment tip. When you slide, look at where you're sliding to, not where you're sliding from. When I play this C down here at the 3rd fret of the A string, I'm looking at that C just so I can fret the note. But then when I'm going to make the slide, I look up at my destination. So I'm going to be sliding up to that 15th fret. So I, fret the note, then I look, and then slide, okay? So you don't have to watch the hand sliding up, that's pointless. You're just moving the hand. You're simply looking at where you're moving to, okay? So, mirror, signal, maneuver. Okay, so as an exercise, you can just try that slide from C to C, 3rd fret to 15th fret on the A string, and start very, very slowly. So play the note and then just very slowly move up to that C, okay? Remember what I said? Look, and up. Now by playing it really slowly like this, you can really focus on your technique, because you're going to have to hold that note down firmly all the way up. The temptation is, as you start sliding, to release the pressure slightly, and if you do that, you're going to start getting scuffs halfway and you're just going to lose volume. So you want to keep it held down all the way up, and you'll hear those frets moving as we move up. Remember, loose hand but firm with the finger. Okay, and that's the exercise. So then as you get comfortable with that slide, you can start to build up speed. So, and you'll notice as you build up speed that you'll lose all that sound of the frets. Okay? Okay, so lastly, let's have a look at 3 simple riffs that you can use to practice that sliding in application. So the first riff sounds like this. 3, 4. So this riff just contains 2 notes, C and D, 3rd fret and 5th fret on the A string. We begin on the C at the 3rd fret, we pick that note and then we slide up to the D at the 5th fret. Okay? then we pick 3 times. So, and that's it for the first part. So then we have a pause for the rest of the bar. So. Okay, so you just want to get used to playing in that smaller area there. We've practiced slides moving all the way up the neck, but here we're just moving in a smaller area. So one thing you can do is actually just pivot the thumb there rather than shifting it, sliding up and down the neck. So there, I'm just pivoting on the thumb. Okay, then once you've played that twice, then you just play the same thing, but coming down. So we start on the D, slide down to the C, and 3 picks. So round and round. The second riff sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this riff, we're moving from the C up to the G there. So we've got 3rd fret up to the 10th fret on the A string. So without the slide, it would sound like this. Just 3 notes on each one. So just try that to begin with. 3, 4. Okay, then we just put the slide there in between them. So I'll play it very slowly to begin with. Okay, so the timing is quite important with this. If you can play it without the slide, you'll kind of know where you are with it. So dum dum dum, dum dum dum. Then it's a case of just sliding up to get there in time. But you don't want to be too late with the actual with the picking when you come up, because you're concentrating too much on the slide. So really get used to it without the slide, and then just add the slide in. So again, 2, 3, 4. Finally, our third riff is very similar to the last one and sounds like this. So this riff works between C at the 3rd fret of the A string and the C at the 15th fret of the A string. So it's just an octave, and it's the same notes that we used in our earlier exercises. So we're going to be playing pretty much 3 full beats of 8th notes. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. When we hit 4, we start the slide and we work up to the 15th fret. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. So exactly the same when we get to the top, but then we slide down. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. So start really, really slowly with this riff, focusing on your technique and your time, and then just gradually build up speed as you get comfortable at each tempo. So if we start really, really slowly. And a little quicker. Once you feel a little more comfortable with slides, you can also start dropping them into your bass lines for a bit of dramatic effect. So you could try maybe just sliding down from up here. So you could try that, or you could slide from down here and come up and back down. Okay, so like I said, leave a comment to let me know how your slides improved, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and visit talkingbass.net for hundreds more free lessons just like this one. Okay, I'll see you next week.